Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And in this episode, I'm going to be explaining why everyone who has a trickle charger on their car needs one of these. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I really hope you enjoy it. And if you like this kind of content with my own cars, a Ferrari 360 Modena, a Mercedes C63 AMG, and a Mercedes SL55 AMG, it'd be great to have you as a subscriber. So in this episode, we're going to explain why it's almost essential to have something on your car to remind you that you've got your trickle charger connected. So about 2 weeks ago, I was doing some fiddling around with the Ferrari in the garage, then decided to just take it out, give it a bit of a blast, a bit of fresh air, and drove out of the garage without thinking, down the road. And about 1 kilometre down the road, I realised that the trickle charger wire was stretched tight, and that was a bad sign because it meant that I'd actually driven away with the trickle charger hanging off the Ferrari, probably for about 1 kilometre, banging down the street and looking a complete twit. You've got to be very careful not to do anything stupid when you're driving a Ferrari because people will think you're a dick. And there was me with my trickle charger bouncing down the road behind me. What a twit. So therefore, as soon as I got home and I bought a new trickle charger for the car, I went onto my computer and printed out one of these and laminated it so there was no chance of driving off without disconnecting the trickle charger ever again. Obviously, Italian cars generally do need to be put on a trickle charger if you're not driving them regularly. I tend to drive mine once a week, and it doesn't seem to actually need a trickle charger for that kind of time, but it does actually start better when I've had the trickle charger on. The F1 gear shift also is a bit more positive early on when it's been trickle charged. So now I'm keeping it on regularly, but it's only a matter of time before everyone who does this will make that mistake of driving off without disconnecting it. In my previous garage where I used to have this car, it was in the driver's side, so there was no chance of really missing it. In this garage here, it's on the passenger side, and it's all too easy just to completely forget about it. So now I put this on the driver's seat so that it reminds me every time I get in that I need to take the trickle charger off. And they're not cheap. They're about $120 for the kind of C-Tech one that I've got there. And it's just one of those really stupid things I can do without doing regularly. Anyway, just a word of warning to everyone. If you use a trickle charger, put something on your seat to remind yourself that it's there. That's all I was really going to say in this video. But one thing I am having done with this car this week is something that you might find a little bit surprising. But I've been polishing up the Capristo. Yes, I'm actually going to put it back on. Because I don't know why, just because I think the reason that I wanted to take it off before was because this car was parked in a neighbour's garage, and I was really conscious of the fact that it would wake everybody up in the mornings if I was taking it out early. But now, since I had the suspension lowered, I've been able to get the car into my own garage under here, which is actually quite well insulated from the houses above, so it won't be so bad. And although I did this video, click on the link in the pop-out banner to check it. I did a video where I explained that the stock exhaust really wasn't that bad, and it was pretty good really, but I have to say I'm missing the kind of sound that the Capristo does make. It doesn't really feel like you're driving a supercar when you're driving it with the stock exhaust. So I'm going to put it back on this week and just experiment with it again. It's one of those things you have to try and then decide, and then try an alternative and then decide. It's really hard to remember what it's like. I'm sure there are going to be some drawbacks like the droning, but you know, this is a car that I only take out on special occasions, and I really want it to feel like it's a special occasion when I take it out. And with the stock exhaust, it's just a little bit too sensible, I think. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll do a follow-up video later this week once I've had the exhaust put back on, and then we can really do a comparison and give some thought as to whether the stock or the Capristo is the best option. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to do all the usual. Smash that like. It'd be great to have you as a subscriber. Hit that notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram down here. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.